You're being charged with criminal trespass. Okay. You're going to have a court date and everything. And
you guys going to release me from here?
Or you're going to get released from here.
Okay, but I want to I've got to caution you, sir. Have you looked at any video or audio in your investigation?
So I have a report already, and I've talked to people about what happened. So
I know.
listen, but
I have a witness you can talk to too. He's upstairs.
No, so listen. So I'm going to explain what happened though. Was that there is an order that you are not allowed to have a phone with you.
And I didn't contest that. I gave him my phone. So what's the problem?
So, and I was told that either you had the option, either you could leave with your phone, or...
No one ever told me to leave. No one ever asked me to leave. They took my phone from me.
Right,
and when I asked for a copy of the court order or clarification, because they're withholding my property under prior restraint. I've never gotten a notice from any court in the state. I've never gotten a notice from any judge. I've never gotten a letter, a memo, nothing that ever told me that I can't come into a courthouse in this state with a cell phone.
Right.
Never.
So
that's a big legal problem, first of all. That's number one. Number two, no one ever asked me to leave as soon as they took my phone from me.
Because you put it in the basket, right, to go through the metal...
And then he let me take it out of the basket, and he told me, you can't be in here with your phone, so I gave it to him.
Okay.
And then I asked him for clarification, and he immediately got on the radio and called for all sorts of backup, which is when I spoke with Sergeant Oakes, who was a petite little female. I kindly grabbed her by the shoulder. I said, hey, cooler heads prevail. Cooler heads prevail. And please, I'm going to pull from that body cam footage because this is an important conversation.
Oh, that's why I wanted us to have this conversation.
Thank you so much for your
I'm not going to shake your hand, but no, I understand. How about this?
Listen, I got to get out of here. I'm hypoglycemic. I don't know if my ride's still up there in the courtroom.
So I know there are some people...
I'll leave the building right away. You can escort me out right now.
But that's what, you'll have your opportunity and everything.
Oh, I'm going to handle it.
Right.
I'm just glad you're not booking me and arresting me.
Oh, no, Tim, and that's why I was able to talk. I said he's been good with me.
Well, listen, you got to be really thorough here. Before you leave, I'm telling you right now, talk with that chief, go in there, look at that footage, listen to the audio. No one ever asked me to leave.
Okay.
I was never disturbing the peace. Like originally when they handcuffed me and they arrested me illegally, they said, you were creating a disturbance. You're being detained for creating a disturbance. Then, after having some time to conspire with one another and get their little story straight for you, they changed it into criminal trespass.
So, and absolutely, Tim, I'm going to do all that for you.
So listen, to cover your own ass, because I'm going to be very thorough.
Oh, no, I understand.
I told you, like an hour ago, being unlawfully detained is akin to an assault and battery, according to the Supreme Court of the United States. I've been locked up in this cell for like 2 hours. Right?
I understand, and that's why I want to get you out of here as soon as possible.
Yes, please.
So, Tim, I just need some information, and you're going to get copies of everything and stuff like that.
Listen, before we leave, because they've all told me, I'll help you. The supervisor said, I'll get that for you. The chief said, she'll get it for you. But they just walk away and never give me it.
All right, what do you...
I want a list of the names of everybody involved in my arrest here. There was like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay.
Everybody involved, from the guy up in the lobby who was running the metal detector, and I gave my phone to him.
Okay.
That's the guy that called all the backup in. And then I want whoever was behind me, the 4 guys that handcuffed me from behind and dragged me down here and pushed me all around. And then took all that shit.
Okay.
I want the names of those people so I can file a police report immediately upon getting out of here. I'm going to have a report filed on them.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to the chief about that for you. But I just, like I said, I just need some basic information.
Whatever you need, I'll get it to you.
All right, so where do you live, Tim?
46 Oakwood Lane, Columbia, Connecticut.
46 Oakwood Lane in Columbia?
Do you want a statement from me or anything?
So,
a statement from my side, like so I can explain what I was doing here, what my official business is?
So I'm going to be able to write that in the verbal statement that we've discussed with you. Is that you said, so I want to make sure I have it correct, okay? Is that you came here with a friend because you are going to be representing your friend.
I'm not representing illegally. I'm not legal counsel. I'm a member of his counsel with pertinent information to his case and assisting him in acquiring the dismissal that he rightfully
got it. All right, so you came with your friend to help him with his case.
To help him represent
himself.
So
you go through the metal detector.
Yep.
Give your phone.
Yeah, everything. I took my belt right off. The guy was talking to me. Everything was great. Cordial conversation. I get through the detector. He hands me the bin with my phone in it and everything like that. We're talking, and then he goes, oh, wait a minute, what's your name? I said, I didn't give you my name. He said, you can't have your phone in here. I said, says who? He says, and he opens up his drawer, so obviously he's got some confidential addendum on me or something somewhere. Like I'm a fucking terrorist.
Yeah.
Why, because I ask questions and I'm a journalist? I write things down and I hold our government accountable. What a danger I am, huh? Yeah, dude, that's what they're doing.
I understand.
State police do it all the time. I've been reported to the FBI for no fucking reason.
Okay.
So everything's great. I get the bin, I'm removing my stuff from the bin, he tells me I can't have my phone, I give him my phone, and then I ask him, do you have a copy of the court order? You can't just seize a citizen's phone and take their property and hold it under prior restraint. You're committing a crime. You're taking my property illegally.
Right.
Do you have a court order? What legal precedents do you have? I mean, I'm not playing these fucking games with you guys. Instantly, just hothead, total escalation, no calm, no de-escalating technique, no tact up there at all. The guy's a loose cannon and a liability for the entire city of New Britain.
Okay.
So there he goes, he loses his head, he calls back up on the radio. The first person to come was Sergeant Oakes. She's a small
female?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just had a conversation with her down here when I saw you. I said, hey, can you stick around? Because
oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, you were talking
to her.
Is that her?
I confirmed with her already, standing here in front of this door. Hey, did you hear me yell at anyone? She said, no. The marshal's like, I don't even know why you were in here. That's what the guy said to me. I don't even know. I said, how did I end up back here? He says, to be honest, I don't even know. The other guy says, well, it's Friday. This kind of stuff happens on Fridays. You guys need to take a fucking mental day and take a day off instead of fucking locking out innocent people for what? For nothing.
Right.
Now you're going to slap me with a trespass charge, try to head me up with a court date and shit like that. I'm going to lose wages and shit. I'm going to sue the shit out of these motherfuckers.
All right.
Listen, please, dot every I and cross your T's, because when I come down that path on legal recourse, if you're in there and you don't satisfy, like when I'm looking through all the reports, the FOIAs, go through his body cam, and I'm looking through everything internally you guys got and what they got, and I get it all through discovery or FOIA requests.
Yeah.
If there's any point in any of this transaction, this equation, where you let me down, the innocent citizen, I'm gonna have to come after you. So please don't make me do that.
No, Tim, and like I said, you've been really good with me.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
No, all right. So listen. So let me just finish getting all this. I'm going to go talk to some people.
And make sure in your report, they said they were detaining me for creating a disturbance. Right. And then after being in here for an hour and walking around conspiring with each other, it turned into trespass. And we've got the chief lying for her people, saying, oh no, somebody up there said that they asked you to leave. No one ever asked me to leave. No one told me I had to leave. No one did anything. They just threw me in cuffs. I didn't even finish putting my belongings back in my pocket from removing them from the bin before I was in cuffs.
Okay.
That needs to be in the report.
And I will put it in my report. All right, so Tim, so what's the zip code of Columbia?
06237.
06237. Okay. What's your social security number?
I can't give you that. It's against the federal law.
Okay.
I'll give you the last four. But you're not going to get my whole social.
You're not okay. I mean, I've got to ask for it.
5083.
508.
I'm not incriminating myself by withholding the rest of it.
No, I understand.
Yeah, you know, like the Social Security pamphlet, 1936, basically says it very clearly. The Social Security number, under any circumstances, is forbidden to be used for identification purposes.
Okay. So I already have identified you. It's just part of the information for the misdemeanor side.
I know the state wants you to grab all that stuff up.
So, but if you don't want to give it to me, I'm not going to fight you about it. We're not going to have a big conversation about it.
But I just want to show you that I'm willing to work with you on
no.
last four.
No, and last four is better than nothing.
Right.
So how much do you weigh approximately, Tim?
About 155.
All right.
So now, if I have official business in this court today, I can't finish my business. I have to leave.
I think the court is closing. I think I heard something about like lockdown or something like that. I
They locked the place down.
don't know if that was maybe down here or up there or whatever. But
Shit.
all right, Tim. You're also, like I said, you're going to get a bunch of these copies, and I'll put that because they're going to give you all your property back
Please,
and stuff like that.
please,
So
before you leave and to get me out of here, get with the chief or the supervisor of the marshals that were on shift. I need a list of the guys that arrested me illegally.
so I'm going to do
Because if I don't get that today, it's going to take me months to get that information.
So-
and there are statutes and limitations, like it is time sensitive for me to file lawsuits and things. And what the state is notorious for doing, in my 2 years of experience trying to hold our government accountable, is locking people up, withholding information, violating FOIA requests until that time passes.
Okay.
And then they figure, oh, now he can't do anything to us anyway, so give him the records and try to charge him $900 for the 3,000 pages. Like, they don't understand I can just come in and scan all that shit for free and leave.
I mean, it's better than what, $3,000?
Oh, dude, you should
or
see the
$900
bills that the police try to give me. Oh, it'll be $647.50 for 700 pages of paper or whatever it is that they're printing out for me. Oh, and it's $20 for the DVD. No, it's not, pal. No, it's not.
All right, Tim, real quick, and then like I said, I'm going to put all the, you're going to get your copies and everything, okay? Yeah. So you have the right to remain silent. If you talk to any police officer, anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to...
Hey, are you the guy that arrested me up there?
I'm gonna get us off and I'm not gonna speak to you.
Oh, okay. Can I just finish up, Tim? It was that...
I think it was that guy,
right.
but I'm not entirely
I'm
sure how that happened so fast.
So,
there was like 4 or 5 of them.
okay. So you talk to any police officer, anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk with a lawyer before the police question you. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you want a lawyer but cannot afford one will be appointed for you before any questioning. You start answering questions before you talk with a lawyer. You have the right to stop answering questions at any time to talk with a lawyer, and you have the right to have a lawyer with you during any further questioning. You also have the right to completely stop answering questions at any time. You have the right to be promptly interviewed about the terms and conditions of your release from custody while this case is pending. If you ask, you may have a lawyer with you during this interview. So, there's an interview. We just getting demographic information.
Can I write a statement for you before you leave? I would like to put my statement in writing, just so I know everything is done.
Okay, so listen.
It'll keep you safe and it'll keep me good.
Okay, so listen. So let me just finish up with this.
Okay.
Once I'm going to have them get you out of here so you can sign this and stuff like that, and then like I said, I'll get you your copies. But you're being charged with a trespass in the second degree, and that you're being released today on a $2,000 non-surety bond. Okay? So you, just as long as you go to court, and I was gonna talk to you. Do you work? Because you've been cool with me.
I got 2 jobs. I got 2 businesses.
Okay, awesome. So you've been cool with me. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. What day works best for you of the work week?
It doesn't really matter.
All right, so then
it's minus a work day anyway.
Okay,
so it doesn't matter if it's
I want, like I said, you've been good with me, so I want to be able to have
well,
that.
Hey, that's a nice option to throw out there.
So let me just get a.
Give me the soonest date possible, so I can nip it in the bud.
So it can't be the soonest date possible, but what about the 21st of November? Of this month? Yeah.
Sure,
it's a Monday.
Yeah, that's
all
fine.
right.
That's a couple, 2-3 weeks. I'm pretty sure that's the guy now. He's in that little bubble conspiring with his buddies to try to figure out how he's going to get away with unlawfully arresting me. And I'm going to take this all the way to trial by jury.
Okay.
and cross-examine these guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have to prove I was trespassing, and then they told me to leave.
All right.
Which they'll never be able to do. Also, they got all my property, my shoelaces and stuff.
Oh, I know. I already talked about that. We're gonna get all that back to you too.
Well, the thing about that is I never signed anything. So, like, if there's something missing, what's my recourse on that?
So that's something that you're gonna have to talk to them about, because I never processed your property or anything. It was all done by them.
They don't give you any chance to process anything.
So we said the 21st.
How long you been on the force, sir?
A little over 6 years.
Oh, hey, here's one for you. Thank you for reading me my Miranda rights, but the Supreme Court just ruled that even if you don't read me my Miranda rights, it's not a pursuable offense. Like, I can't sue you guys for that anymore.
Oh.
There's a lot of the courts and even the attorneys don't know the nuances about this because it's such a fresh piece out of the Supreme Court. I don't think it's 2 years old. But, yeah, the cops aren't actually going to get in any trouble for forgetting to read Miranda rights anymore. But I appreciate you reading.
Yeah, anytime. All right. PM. All right, so let me.
I hope that guy's got a nice house.
Which guy?
The guy that initiated calling the backup and facilitated my arrest.
Oh,
That's premise.
that's what you're saying. All right, Tim, I'm going to be right back with you. I'm going to work on getting your property. I'm going to work on getting a supervisor to come talk to you.
The supervisor I've been talking to is great, but even he seems to want to just distance himself. He was up there. He saw it happening. I said, why didn't you stop him? How come nobody stepped up and did the right thing here? I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't taking pictures. I wasn't recording. I wasn't violating any rules of the court. I wasn't violating any laws of the state. There is absolutely no reason for me to be standing here. The marshal even said it himself. I don't even know why I'm in here. The other guy says, oh, it's because it's Friday. It's because it's Friday that I'm in here, and they're having a rough day today.
Okay, so let me.
The guy who facilitated the arrest said I was creating a disturbance. Then they changed it to trespass. No one ever asked me to leave. It's a big mess.
All right.
I would rather not talk to any supervisors. I'd like to just get out of here as soon as I can.
Okay. All right,
But
Tim.
if you can get the names for me and allow me to write a statement with you outside, I sincerely appreciate that.
All right, Tim. What's your phone number?
860-823-8965.
So that's good. All right, let me go get them that we're going to be releasing you, and we'll get you out of here. And then we'll have all the stuff signed and stuff, and then let me figure out everything. All right.
Actually, thank you.
Yep.